Welcome to Learning with UNP. In this session of Business Intelligence with Power BI, we will focus on how to choose and remove columns inside Power BI Query Editor. We will also cover what is choosing and removing columns, when and how to choose or remove columns. For this demonstration, we will use the Maven Market Customers CSV file. As you can see on the screen, we have the Maven Market Customers CSV file loaded into the Power BI Query Editor. Let me first explain what it means to choose or remove columns in Power BI Query Editor. Choosing columns allows you to select specific columns that you want to keep for your analysis while ignoring the rest. This is useful when you only need certain pieces of information from your dataset and you want to hide or exclude the others. Now, removing columns is the opposite. It allows you to permanently remove unnecessary columns that don't contribute to your analysis or that you don't want to work with. Both of these actions help in cleaning up your data by getting rid of columns that are not relevant to the specific task at hand, making your dataset simpler and easier to manage. Now, the question is, when should you choose or remove columns? You should choose columns when you know exactly which columns you need for analysis, and it's easier to focus on those columns rather than scrolling through an entire dataset. You should remove columns when there are irrelevant or redundant columns in your dataset that won't be part of your analysis. For example, if you have customer names or irrelevant metadata that is not required, you can remove them. By removing or choosing the columns, you reduce unnecessary data and make your analysis more efficient. Now that we know what choosing and removing columns are and when to do it, let's see how to do it. In the Power BI Query Editor, make sure you're on the Home tab. To choose specific columns, click on Choose Columns button in the toolbar. You will see a dialog box where you can select only the columns that you want to keep. Now, to remove columns, you can select any column that you don't need, then simply click on Remove Columns button in the toolbar. You can also right-click on the column header and select Remove from the context menu. Once you make these changes, your dataset will update and only the columns you need will remain, making it easier to work with a clean and focused dataset. Let's now go through the process practically. I'll show you how to choose and remove columns in our Maven Market Customers dataset. Now let's see how to choose columns. First, we will click on Choose Columns button in the toolbar and we will choose only few columns such as Customer ID, Customer City, Customer State Province, Customer Country, Marital Status and Yearly Income as of now. We will first untick all the boxes and then choose the required columns: Customer ID, Customer City, Customer State Province, Customer Country, Marital Status, and Yearly Income. After selecting this, click on OK. As you can see on the screen, all the other columns are hidden and only the ones we choose to keep are visible. Now let's try removing a column. Let's say I select Customer Account Number and click on Remove Columns button in the toolbar. The Customer Account Number column is removed. Let's say I want to remove the Customer First Name column also. Right-click on the column header, click on Remove. If you can see, the first name column is also removed. After doing this, the columns disappear from our dataset. This helps us streamline the dataset, keeping only the necessary information for our analysis. In this way, the Power BI Query Editor lets you manage your dataset by keeping the columns that you need and removing those columns that are irrelevant. This ensures that your dataset is clean, organized, and focused on your analysis objectives. This is all about today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.